It's nice to be here with you again. I want to believe you've been enjoying the videos I've been putting out there. My aim, my desire is just to help one person out there in their relationship journey. Today, I'll be looking at the signs you need to get to see, or signs you'll begin to see if a guy is just interested in you for sex. Many a times, people enter into a relationship and they find it difficult to decipher if the guy they are dating is interested in a long-term relationship with them or is actually in a relationship just for the purpose of sex. Today, I'll be looking at those signs that you're going to see. The signs are not meant to be exhaustive because human being will always be human being, but at least some of those signs are things that are prevalent that you will see actually if you want to know if a guy is just in you just for the purpose of sex. If he's really interested in having sex with you, one thing you will observe is that he will never take you to anywhere except his house. You guys will not go on a date. The only place he will desire you guys to be or to meet rather is in his house or in your house. And the reason for this is just because they just want to have sex. He won't invite you to hang out in eatery or in an open place. He won't invite you to hang out. He will always want both of you to be in a secluded place because its major desire or intention is sex. If he's interested in having sex with you, he will find it hard to define the relationship. That is just it. You will not be able to tell you concretely whether he's in the relationship for a long term or it's just for a fling. He will find it hard to state his intention. Men will find it hard to come out and tell a woman straight that they want to have sex with her. But if you're a sensitive woman, you'll be able to know that this guy is just out to have sex with me because he will not tell you his intention, and the reason is just because they want to have sex. Okay, another sign that you get to see or to know if a guy is interested in you for the purpose of sex is that he cancels any meeting when he finds out that you are on your period. Just sense it. They won't want to hang out with you because they know that sex is not possible during that period. Okay, you must not go out shortly telling them that you're on your period, but whenever you show them a sign that you're on your period, immediately you see them, they snag out or they snap off. Okay, so those are things that you also need to look out for to let him know. It's not as if you go out telling them that you're on your period. No. But what I'm just trying to say is that if any conversation drives towards that line and it gets to know that you're on your period, it just immediately snaps out. Okay. Another sign that you can also look for is that his conversations are always centered around sex. When you're with a guy and all conversations, all that he's saying from the beginning or the greater percentage of time that you're together, all he's talking about is just about sex. Okay. They trash emotional and intelligent discussions. The goal of their talking is just to get you on bed, to get you emotional. Okay, his conversations are always dead. They are meaningless. They don't have sense. They lack substance. Okay, the only conversations that get them excited is when you talk around sex and when you talk about what will get their body aroused. Okay. Another sign you need to look out for if you want to know if a guy is just into you for the purpose of sex is that he is only available to you at his own convenience. He's only after you when it's convenient for you. You can't visit him when you wish, and this is just because maybe he's hiding something from you or he doesn't want you to see something. Maybe that's the reason why you cannot just barge on him. He will always put you on busy. If you call him, he will bust your call and will give you an excuse that he's busy. That is why he's not ready to pick your call. But he'll be readily available to come over to your place for weekend to hang out. During weekends, when you call him, he's readily available. And the next thing is that he wants to come to your house or he wants you to come to his house. So the next one, how do you get to know if a guy is listening to you for the purpose of sex? He will hide you and will not allow you into his world. He will not get to introduce you to his friends. He will not introduce you to his family. He will not introduce you to his spiritual leaders. You only will get to know a little about him because that is what he wants. He doesn't want you to have a better knowledge of him. He doesn't want you to have a deep knowledge of him because all he wants to do is also have sex with you, and that is his aim, that is his purpose. Okay, so when you find out that a guy is not interested in giving you in-depth detail about some certain important question that you're asking him, then the probability there is that he may be interested in just having sex with you. Then the next sign you should look out for if you want to know if a guy is into you for sex is that he will not commit himself. He will not commit himself. He is always ready to leave anytime you want to start any serious conversation about your relationship. Any talk that you are having about your relationship goals, about you settling down, about you getting serious about the relationship. When you mention talks like that, he is ready to leave. Talk about meeting your family, talk about meeting your spiritual leader, he's ready to leave. Talk about you keeping to your sexual values, he's ready to leave. He wants to leave, okay? He will be ready to leave because he doesn't want anything serious. He doesn't want anything that will amount to him committing himself. So what is the next sign that you get to see or to know if a guy is into you for sex? His hands will never leave your body. His hands will never leave your body. He is more into touching more than talking. Okay, and the reason why he's ready to touch you or touching you is just because he wants to set you up. He wants to arouse your emotion. So if a guy is into you, the probability now is that he may just be interested in having sex with you. The next point is that he will not stop caring. He will stop caring for you rather once you don't give him sex. Once you don't give him sex, he will stop caring for you. All the lovey-dovey and sweet word that he used to say to you, once you deprive him of having sex with you, he will stop them. He will stop all those lovey-dovey words. I believe that you've been able to pick something from what I have to share with you about signs that you need to look out for if you really want to know if a guy is just interested in having sex with you. Let me tell you one thing. Love is not sex and sex is not love. So you need to be able to decipher the difference and be able to know the right thing that you want for your life and for your relationship. Do you find this video helpful? I want to encourage you, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button below and also make sure you put on the notification bell so that you can get notification when I post a new video here. Do you find what I share here, do you find it very helpful? Do well also to share it with your friends. Bye for now.